One of the other things that I work on with schools is the idea of proactive collegiality. There is a difference between being a co-worker and a colleague. It's manifestly different in the resources that are shared, in the support that you feel, and the successful outcomes that you get. It's not about friendship, and it's not about niceness. Niceness is a word that I hate. Nice is a word that I hate. It's a typically British Trojan horse word. Any word that you can use the way nice is used should be abandoned. Nice is what you say when someone gives you an undesirable gift at Christmas. Thank you, this is really nice. And in that word, inside of it, waiting to bubble out the moment it's appropriate, is the idea that I hate this gift, and I hate you for giving it to me. And when you leave, I'm going to rewrap it and give it to somebody I care equally little about. So this is not about niceness. Collegiality is not about niceness. It's about performance. It's about seeing each other almost as training partners, if you want another sports analogy. People who are sensitive to each other's vacillations, so you can tell when someone's down and you pick them up. You can tell when someone's too hot and you cool them off. Colleagues have an explicit declaration that they will seek out and give constructive feedback, constructive reflection, and not just at formal occasions, but any time it can be offered. I have a community center in Manchester. We have about 3,000 kids a week going through our doors, and we have a technique between our coaches, because sports has a different context, cultural context, and the rules of it, even though I think sports and sports coaches should be treated like educators, or rather they should behave like educators. There is a context there where dangerous stuff can very quickly happen in sport. And so we have this thing where our mindsets and our behaviors must constantly be checked. Otherwise, we get caught up in the heat of passion or disappointment or whatever else. And so we have a system whereby if there's multiple people in the gym, if there's lots of stuff going on, coaches are charged with making sure they look to their colleagues on other courts, on the sideline, wherever they may be. And if they spot something they think might be damaging to them or to the young people, they intervene. And we want to make sure, of course, that we're not intervening in big, dramatic ways that cause massive fallout, but rather, you see something happen, a coach is getting too hot, and you walk over to them, and all you do is you put your hand on the shoulder. You leave it there until it's acknowledged, and then you're done. You walk away. This signal to our coaches means whatever's happening right now should probably stop, and we will talk about it afterwards, and I will explain what I saw. And that's the deal. The deal is you stop whatever you're doing, however righteous you think it is, however right you think you are. But then the deal is it doesn't get left hanging in the air, because colleagues don't do that to each other. We then circle back and talk about what happened and whether you thought it was right or not, how it was perceived by the people around you. And this way, this kind of deep reflection can happen in everyday activities, and we diminish the stuff that happens that damages our environment and turns it from a learning environment into something far more confrontational.